I heard Justin Bieber song Daisies yesterday for the first time, and I literally have had it on repeat since. What a tune. Right, it's been a good while since I've had a vlog done, so just thought that I would come back on here and make one. Now, if you remember back about 18 months ago, 18 months, geez, that'd be good going 18 months. No, about 18 weeks ago, we were playing a Gaelic match, first game of the season against Clanty's, jarred the hip, had a bit of bother weight, had to take a wee bit of time off. Went and got an MRI scan came back, significant cartilage loss, labrum tears, bone damage, and that's why now when I walk there's like a pinch in it. Anyways, that was grand, got the MRI results, then I went up to a specialist last week in Dublin, Blackrock, was up there on Wednesday, and he told me that I need to take Impact clean out of that for between 3 to 6 months. So now I am slapped in the face and told to kind of more or less do not do nothing, but do nothing compared to what I'm used to doing. Now, even though I had that injury, right, it was weird. I could still clean, snatch, squat, everything, right? You get a wee bit of kind of uncomfortableness after you trained a wee bit on different days, but 9 times out of 10 it wasn't too bad. If I was doing like burpees coming from the floor, coming up, or I was doing like lunges, you'd find a wee bit of a pinch, but it wasn't too bad, so I was training away as normal. Anyway, into the specialist last week, and he told me, "No, listen, so you need to take the Impact clean out of it. There's still a lot of bruising around that bone, and we need to get that sorted first of all." Anyways, what he was saying to me was, well, the cartilage loss and the labrum tears and all the rest, we're going to go for a PRP injection. That's happening on the 21st. 4 weeks later, we're going to get another PRP injection, and then 3 months after that, then we're going to put dye into the hip and rescan it and see how we're looking then after that. In the meantime, the CrossFit has to stop. No training. Obviously, the Gaelic has to stop because I can't walk really long distances or run, and we are going to have to flip the whole script now and just do rowing, biking and ski erging, and then we are going to, the only kind of lifting I'm going to be able to do is like bodybuilding, upper body kind of stuff. So I'll have a big up top and then we skinny legs by the end of the 6 months. Anyways, it's not ideal, but look, you could be told far worse. Like, you know what I mean? There's people getting way worse news than that. So we just have to embrace it and kind of get stuck into it now. Maybe I'll try and get like a faster 2K row time by the end of the 6 months, or like set some kind of a target like that. That's going to allow me to still keep focused. I'm a man that kind of likes to have something to do and tick a box. Like, I just love coming in, having a structure to my day of what I need to do, and just keep ticking it off as we go along. So we've another wee book now wrote out for this kind of a lift and shift, I suppose you could call it. Do a wee bit of lifting and then a bit of shifting on the ergs, and that's what we're going to be at for the next 6 months. Wanted to start back doing the vlogs. I kind of stopped doing them just because I just didn't really avoid much time, and it just takes a lot of time to do it. But now I found that like on Wednesday, then whenever the boy told me no, you can't be doing training or nothing, pulled into a film station whenever I get outside Dublin, and just outside Monaghan, sorry, and the next thing I just went in and lifted as much old junk food as I could possibly carry out of the shop, and came into the car and just ate the head clean off myself until I was nearly sick. Pure emotional reaction to being told that I can't do CrossFit for 6 months. So that was grand, got that over out of the road, and now I just says myself, I need to kind of hold myself accountable a wee bit now. So hence why I've started doing a wee bit of the vlogs, just to keep myself accountable. It could be a long 6 months. Anyways, show you this wee book, show you the plan, show you the day's training, and we'll tip through it. Right, so this is basically just the gist of it here. I'll go into more detail in a while, but we've got a rowing workout, we've got like a warm-up, we've got 2 main sets then, and then we have a cool down then, okay? So it's going to be our cardio piece today on the rower. Then we're going to do a wee bit of bodybuilding. That's another wee warm-up with some push-ups and stuff. Main focus in the day is the bench press. We have a reverse grip incline dumbbell bench press. And then we have other stuff here, hex press, bench press, flies, bits and bobs again. So that is the gist of it. Oh, focus. That's it there. Right, that's basically the gist of it there. So I'm going to get changed and I'm going to start into that row. I'm going to use that as a warm-up. I think there's about 45 minutes in total on the rower to do. So we'll get right through that, and then we'll talk about the different zones and paces and different bits and bobs afterwards. That'll leave us nice and warm then for the bodybuilding stuff. And that's it. I do really like that song, but I think if I keep that on repeat, it's going to be just a bit played out. Who's this by now? Brian Martin. Just finished up that row workout there. We warmed up first of all, right, with 5 minutes, and over those 5 minutes we're just gradually building up to a zone 2 pace. So just nice and steady, just gradually increasing up into that zone 2. Once we were warmed up then, it was continuous then, so we didn't get off the rower at all, and it went into 2 main sets, right? So the main working sets, we had a 12 minutes at a zone 2 then, and around an RP 3 out of 10. We did 12 minutes at there, so that took us from 5 minute mark to the 17 minute mark. Once we hit the 17 minute mark, then we had a wee bit of a surge, and we went from 17 minutes to 21, which was going to be done at a RPE 6. So we had a wee 4 minute surge there. As soon as that 4 minute surge was up at a RPE 6, we hopped back into the zone 2. So that took us from 21 minute mark to the 33 minute mark. That was at an RPE 3. And then we did the same again then, had another 4 minute surge from 33 to 37, that was in around RPE 6. And then the last part then we cooled off with a 37 to 45 minute from like zone 2 right back down to finishing. So that was that. Right, so that's the shifting part done, and now we're going to get into the first bit of lifting. So what we're going to do is we're going to warm up first and foremost. We've got a wee 3-rounder to do, right? We're going to do 10 perfect push-ups, so nice controlled push-ups. We're going to do 15 banded pull-aparts, 5 PVC round the warriors, that's each way, 10 wall angels, and 5 scorpions each side. Right, that was a wee warm up done there. Probably did that warm up a wee bit too early because it's now 20 to 10. Class going to be here at 10 o'clock, so I'm not actually going to be able to get benching and stuff until after that. So we might just do probably one more round of that. Oh, it's a wee bit blurry. Might do one more round of that after the class just to get warmed up again before we start into the bench. So we'll see you then.
A few moments later.
So we got the class finished up there, went well, and now we have got the bench press to do, right? So I just did a set there now at 80 kilos. Looking to keep it about an 8 out of 10 on effort. So 80 kilos, we're going to do 10 sets of 4. Again, I feel like all I'm doing this year has been niggles. This shoulder now is giving me bother. I've had it for, I think I've had it since the end of the open workout, the last one, the 25.3 with snatch, wall walk, clean and deadlift and row one. My shoulder hasn't been right since then, so whenever I'm pressing there I'm just getting a wee bit of a pinch the whole way through that. But geez, if it's not one thing, it's the other. Anyways, I kind of nearly settled in my own head that this year is just going to be a write-off. Get the hip fixed, maybe get the shoulder fixed then whenever I get that done, and then see what happens. But anyways, one set done, we've 9 more sets to go. the class workout today, what they were doing, they did a Metcon, right? They had 4 sets to do. They had a 5-minute AMRAP of 16 12 row, 8 lateral burpees over the rower, 40 double unders or 60 singles. And there's 2 parts to this. Then there was a 10 and 8 ego bike, 8 regular burpees, and then 40 60 singles. So it's 4 sets in total. You did 2 on the rower, and then you did the other 2 on the echo bike. Halfway through these bench press sets now, so we've got 4 more to go. Sorry, 5 more to go. 10 sets of 4 reps. Halfway there. Right, finished up the bench press there now. In fairness, I think probably I went a wee bit too heavy and that my shoulder was really starting to get nippy doing them reps, and there's just like a weakness there too. Hey, fuck's sake, it's just annoying, isn't it? Like I've never been injured in my life ever, and now this year is like so far just shit as regards to injuries. I don't know, I need to get this looked at too. It just, there's something not right, anyways. So I need to get that sorted as well. Anyways, what we're going to do next is some reverse grip. But you know what, actually, see if I wasn't even able to do this kind of stuff, then I think I'd really crack up. Like, as I was saying earlier on at the start, that's what I do every day, is train. Like, you know, so to be able to not do it, I know like I'm probably pushing on here through the shoulder stuff as well, and that's probably doing no good, but for my head it's doing good, if you know what I mean. So what I'm going to do now is reverse grip incline bench press. We're going to do 4 sets of 10, but I'll take that down to like 15s instead of the usual 22 and a halves, just to try and see does this pain subside. Right, whoa, that's next. It's a tired wee pup down there. Tired, Pat? Couple more now, we're ready to go home, yeah? Right, that was, oh, that's right. What we were at there, say, there was reverse grip dumbbell bench press. I did them at 15 kilos. Now, usually we do that at 22 and a half, but they're just a wee bit pinchy in the shoulder, so we just kept it down a bit. We're going to go now to a hex press. We're going to do 4 sets of 10 of those. I think that might probably feel a lot better than what that bench did there, so, but we'll keep it at 15s for these as well. Right, we're going to do some flat bench flies now. I'm going to have to take this down again to about a 9 kilo, set 9 kilos on these, just to see how the shoulder feels whenever we're going out in that position there. Maybe a wee bit awkward. So 9 kilos we'll do again, 4 sets of 10 on these. What you wouldn't give to be doing snatches or clean and jerks or even burpees. What I wouldn't even give to do a couple of burpees. And we have 2 pieces left now, just a wee kind of a bicep sort of a pump here. We're going to do preacher curls. It's kind of an incline bench setup here. I'll show you that in a second. We're going to do 4 sets of 10. It'll be 10 on each arm, so there'll be 20 really in each set. We'll do them with 9 kilos, I'd say, for the preacher curls, and then we're going to finish off then with incline dumbbell, like double dumbbell bicep curls. And that's kind of the day one, then it'll be all wrapped up and done. Right, we get on this. Right, so that's me there now, ready to rock and roll. Bit of a pump on the bicep. Probably one meal of chicken and broccoli and rice away from the Mr. Olympia stage. Next stop. Anyways, that's it done. Look, I don't know how long these vlogs will last. I could get sick of this very handy, and that could be one hit wonder, but we'll see how we go. That's the story. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Good luck.